Tape Goat with the Duct Tape Goat radio show. Today is episode 606, and we are going to look up what the national day is for the day. Eventually we'll know this. Oh, right, we've got National Eyewear Day. Celebration, I guess, for people with glasses, or possibly people not to wear glasses, or sunglasses even. Eyewear Day. Is there a history on Eyewear Day? What about those sleeping masks? I wonder if those count as eyewear, because they really are an eyewear. National Eyewear Day was submitted by Xyloware Eyewear in 2016, so this is just recently last year and was approved. Founded in 1923, family owned and operated, etc. But the point is, it seems like they're really going on about eyeglasses and sunglasses. You know, myself, I just buy my glasses at the thrift shop. They're not the most attractive glasses, but the price is really attractive. Like, these ones I think I spent $4. It's about 96% accurate to my prescription. It's good enough to drive in. So for $4, I'm not complaining at all. We got really good news. If you see, I'm like smoking a cigarette in one hand and looking on a phone with my other hand. So that must mean I got the tripod. So we've got June 6, 1944 is the D-Day anniversary. From the landing of Allied forces on Normandy of France 72 miles years ago. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know enough about the situation. I wasn't there. I didn't know anybody. National Higher Education Day. It's all about academic goals. You know, a lot of people think education stops once you get into the workforce, and it's not true. Your career stops if your education stops once you get into the workforce. But your education shouldn't ever stop. A lot of people don't get that. They're no longer willing to learn. So, you know, higher education day, I call it continued education, you know. School of Hard Knocks. Hey, this sounds kind of delicious. National Applesauce Cake Day. No idea where it came from. Somebody just really likes applesauce cake. National Drive-In Movie Day. National Drive-In Movie Day honors the opening day of the first drive-in. Well, that's kind of sweet. National Gardening Exercise Day. That's right, I said gardening exercise. Gardening on its own is therapeutic. Builds muscles and burns calories. They don't know what the origination of it is. It's all about gardens. You know, that's cool for people who own dirt. If you don't own dirt, you'll find gardening is a much more difficult sport to get into. Not too many homeless gardeners. National Yo-Yo Day. It is believed the yo-yo was first invented in ancient Greece. There's a Greek vase painting from 500 BC showing a boy playing with a yo-yo. History founded in 1990, Arcade, New York. National Yo-Yo Day celebrates the yo-yo on June 6th, the date of Donald Duncan's birth in 1892. It's all about the first yo-yo. Not the day of the first yo-yo, but the guy who invented it, his birthday. And those are all the days for today. I mean, that's a fair amount of days. So, I got some cool news. Let me clear my screen real quick. So, I'll tell you what's really interesting or exciting for myself yesterday is I'm sitting there and I was like, oh, I didn't hear the mail. I should go check and see if the mails came. So I go check the mail, and there's just packages everywhere. Packages. I was like, what the hell? That's a lot of packages, right? Well, first thing I got a new phone. You can see it's a little bit broken, super broken, but obviously it seems to work. It works just fine. I just looked up the national days on it. But there's something wrong with it. For some reason, it was giving this error. Very exciting watching it come up with an error. And when I tried this previously, it was giving me an error very, very quickly. Now, it's giving me an error about battery. It's saying my battery's no good. And I'll try to get it to queue up and see if it'll bring up the same error message. But I've actually got a fix for it. I mean, it'd be super great if it just works without the fix, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll wait and see. It initially loads up fine. Anyways, since I know it's going to bring me up an error, I'm going to do something about it. What happened, I got this phone because it was broken, and it cost me $10. They say it's got a bad battery. Now, when I opened it up and looked behind the battery, I saw that this piece was loose. It covers up the chips. And LG, as you can see, they have all these snazzy little things to make sure that it's closed to turn on. Well, also they've got pieces to make sure that that cover is on. So what I've done to fix it is literally take the plate, put the plate on, take a penny, just a regular penny, and put the penny right there. Just right there like that. Then putting the battery on top of it, that's going to apply pressure so it holds the penny and holds down the plate. Now, the phone will not see the plate come off of the thing. And it was resulting in a battery error, even though it wasn't a battery problem. And that was how I got this phone for $10. And it's 4G LTE, so it handles my calls great. And, you know, I decided this seems like a pretty easy fix, because like I said, that's how I do. I bought 2 of them. I bought another one for $15. And there's just nothing wrong with it. It's got great service, it doesn't have the broken thing. It's just got a broken screen. A cracked screen. Not really broken even. Oh. So I mean, I'll be honest to you, I'm pretty stoked. Now I have 2 models of the same phone. This is a MS345, so I'll be leaving that in the tags below. You know, if someone's got MS345 battery issue, whatever, you know, then I'll be able to reference that. And, you know, people can consider that towards repairs in the future. So I'm really glad, you know, not only do I have a phone, but I have 2 phones. And, you know, I'm able to use one of them to record the show and one of them to have my service. And it's actually the other way around, because I have to shoot with my service phone to record the phone that's kind of broken. This is actually going to be my filming phone. And it's also my speedometer when I'm driving around. You know, I kind of like having a speedometer. You know, break the fourth wall here a little bit. This is a tripod. It's got a little cell phone clip. So it's pretty simple. Nice little standard everything, you know. So, you know, I'm glad that, you know, I did that and I've got that. You know, it's a pretty smart thing. Figure if I'm going to be doing this, I can't be holding the phone right there like that, you know, it's just not going to happen. Not for a while, anyways. Not for any extended period of weeks or time. But now I can also take you guys through some motorized bicycle maintenance things whenever I start making those videos. And actually just position the camera and show you guys what I'm doing. So that's a pretty great reason to celebrate, right? I mean, I think so. I'm really stoked about it. But you know, I was really just hoping, okay, I'll get a phone, and then I'll get this other broken phone, and if I'm lucky, there's going to be enough parts that I can just make it work and fix it. And, you know, worst case scenario, you know, is there's going to be enough parts to make one phone, and I'll have 2 batteries. But no, even better than that. Now I've got 2 phones and 2 batteries. So they can both stay fully charged up. Shit, I was playing games on the internet the other day. I had 2 going, like both phones, playing the same game on the same 2 phones, and that was really fun. Like if someone killed me over here, I'm over here. It's okay. And if someone kills me over here, it's okay. And if I really want to confuse people, I'm the same name on both teams. And I'm running around and I've got a partner who's on the opposite team with my same name. We're killing people. Protect him, protect myself. That was fun. And you know, it gives me, you know, when people see that's my teammate. Because they see I'm their teammate. And then they see who's that right next to him. That's the same name. They hesitate. They don't want to kill me. They don't want to kill the other me, even though it's an enemy. Because they're like, I mean, they're going to. They will do it anyways. They don't care. But it makes them hesitate. Then as soon as they hesitate, bam! I kill them. So I get to kill everybody. I'm fucking glad. That was really fun. If you haven't seen the videos, I've got some videos out there on YouTube. Coalition, if you haven't, just not even mine, you know, check out the game. It's a great game. It's a good little community. There's usually some 80 players online, some usually around 100, sometimes less and more. First-person shooter. Oh. Android, it kind of does require that 4G level device, something halfway decent to play it. Tried to run it on my 3G phones and it just not even fun. But you know, I'm glad I'm back to playing my game. Got service again. You know, everything seems to be well with the world. I'm thinking, did anything else come in? I could have sworn I got one other thing. But I think that was probably just the tripod. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, you know, it's a pretty good day. I can't complain. What else is going on? You know, in my life, not much. It's pretty lightweight stuff. Pretty lightweight stuff going on. There's not much going on. I've been really focused on fixing my phone thing. Like I said, I fried my other one. I have my moments, I guess, where I do something less than technically savvy. But, you know, totally worth it. That, you know, it pushed me into getting these, and I'll do a repair video on that whenever I have the cash to. Because, you know, all this stuff isn't free, you know, anything's gonna cost money. So I figure I'm already spending money on myself in reality, you know, I may as well try to give you guys a window into my life and see what's really going on. You know, it's been a little cloudy, hazy-ish outside lately. Can't say that that's a good thing. It's probably gonna rain. It's been a little chilly. I've seen, you know, a little bit of humidity sticking on the ground in the mornings. Not a lot, not in the patio area, but like on the street. I can see it. So I can't say I'm much a fan of that, but you know, it's good for the plants, it makes things grow, and it cleans up the poo, so you know, it's a good thing. The only other thing that's going to be better is when I have a microphone, because I don't know how well you can hear me. This is my first shoot with that phone. Oh my goodness. So I got a microphone. that should let me plug into the phone up here and hold the microphone over here so I can talk. Thought about running a headset, but I don't know if I want to look like I'm a video gaming channel. You know, most all the guys I see that's got headsets on are video gamers. Like, all their videos are just about video gaming. It's all about the games. It's them and their reactions, their facial expressions while they're playing. And, you know, a lot of these people are playing multiplayer online games for days and days and days. You know, so it's not necessarily... I can't say that's not something I would enjoy doing myself, but, you know, that's not exactly what I'm gearing my channel around. But however, if I do have some phone screen recording software and everything runs well enough, I'll try and get some coalition videos for you. Because I get a kick out of it, mostly looking at the scoreboard and looking down and seeing I'm like the fucking winner, like 90% of the time. And if I'm not the winner, it's a really good match. Like, or the person's using hacks. Like, one or the other, you know. Sometimes the game is kind of hacked. But, you know, shit, maybe enough people join up and, you know, be able to have some tournament stuff, you know, do some shout outs when I see you in the game and tell me in the comments below, you know, be like, hey, you know, got a screenshot of killing you in Coalition. I'd be like, cool, give you a shout out on the air, you know. And I'm not in any other games. Otherwise, I'd be, you know, just streaming on the internet, being like, hey, shout out to you, I see you, you know, shout out to you, there you are. You know, user 392, shout out to you, I see you there, you know, and just be shout outs fucking central. But, you know, that's not what my channel's about. So I'm like, damn, because that sounds kind of fun. But also, I'd probably get over it really quickly. But yeah, totally it's going to be better when I get a microphone. I know it sounds better with a headset, but like I said, I don't want to give off the impression when people are looking, scanning through, and they see a guy with a headset, they're going to think, that guy's just playing video games. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I mean, sometimes I am, but not right now. So, you know, I guess another thing I'm looking forward to is finding out if this phone, you know, one of my phones won't stop recording as soon as it's 30 minutes. One of them stops at 30 minutes, and another one keeps going after 30 minutes. So it's got me really thinking, you know what I mean? You know, I hope there's no video recording limit as far as time on this phone. You know, phones are finicky like that. It could be a great model phone. I have this phone, and it could handle about 5 minutes of recording. I mean, it recorded true HD, but it could only handle about 5 minutes. You know, so go figure. 5 minutes of recording at true HD, that's all great for the 5 minutes, but it's not great for the duration of time surrounding that, where it overheats and, you know, doesn't record. You know, I want to peek on this and even see that it still is. We're at 24 minutes already into this thing already. 24 minutes, that means we've got 6 more minutes till we find out if there's a 30-minute cap. And, you know, I'm just super stoked, super jacked that, you know, I hope y'all can see me well enough. I hope y'all got enough space in the room, you know, that you can breathe without being all up in my shit to have to watch this. I apologize. I try to keep a standard distance. But, you know, standard distance from my arm is that I'm lazy. But I'm going to put a little bit of effort into it, but not enough to really make it worth it to even hold it, you know. And I'll be honest, I've done this before. I've done it in the past. It works, you know what I mean? But the only thing is, you need to have some kind of shim that's non-electrically conductive, which people don't generally have on them or the ability to identify if what they even have is. That being said, let's say for example you're a skateboarder. You're out there in the world, you're skateboarding. And yeah, that's great for you who does it, but you who wants to put your shit on YouTube, how the fuck you gonna do that? You're on a skateboard, skateboarding around. You can't see how cool you are, but you can with a roll of duct tape. All you gotta do is take some duct tape and take a strap of it and put it about yay far off that side, yay far off that side. And then stick it to a light post or a street corner sign or a blank wall or a wall with stuff on it. Doesn't matter. Just like a wall that doesn't have like gross shit on it. You know, some kind of street outdoors wall. And then stick the duct tape on there. Because you got your phone all right up on there. The microphone's basically going to be leaning on the wall like this. But do not just duct tape it to the wall. Because as soon as you hit record and then you stick it to the wall, the odds are like 1 in almost every single time it's going to hit stop as soon as it touches the wall. Happens more often than not. So that's the shame about it. But if you just throw a little lean on it, or, you know, up here at the top of the screen where there's no touch screen, you know, you need a shim. So you could use a few cigarettes or a pen, a rock, I don't know. You know, anything. So long as it's not touching the touch screen, but it's on the screen front. Then you can just like really anchor it down anywhere and record. And you could just set up a camera, skateboard around the spot, and bam. You've got, you know, whatever the hell you were doing. So, you know, that's all good news. You know, it's just great news every day for me, you know. Because my goal, I got no plans. I got no direct, immediate goals that really necessarily need to be done. I mean, there are naturally exceptions, such as responsibilities in life, you know, service to other people, you know, and that's just life. That's how it goes. But, you know, besides that, what else is there to do? I don't really need a lot of stuff serviced. Welcome to the Service Guy channel, where I just sit here and service stuff. I'm sorry I have nothing to service. Everything has already been serviced. That's the Service Guy channel. I mean, that's gonna be about boring as fuck. But guess what? That's what the fucking channel is. Anyways, this is the 1 cent MS345 fix. It is the fix. Seriously, I bought this phone and somebody else was still logged in. I was like, damn. Like, whatever other technicians had this phone, they couldn't even get it working well enough to log the poor bastard out. And God only knows how many other owners purchased this phone. Like, damn, I can't unlock the original owner out. The original owner's like, can I pay someone to, like, log me out of it? You know what I mean? And I don't have any access to any of that, but you know what it would do? Log me out of it. Log me out of it so I can log in. You know? Anyways, that does not happen every day, but, you know, yes, it does. It does happen every day. So now I've got 8-core mobile technology. Which is really the truth that, how smart is that to have the same model cell phone for my bike? Now, I have a speedometer phone for the bike. Because I thought both phones weren't going to work. Instead, both phones work. Oh my god, my mind is blown. I mean, these things hadn't been updated for years. So I've got a backup phone if something happens to my main phone. And it's the same phone. The other one's really even better. They're great. And they're great phones. Wow, wasn't expecting it. Just to even see how much it normally costs for this phone that I fixed for a penny. It's like a $50 used phone. Well, the motherboard's like $50 and the screen's like $50. It looks like a $100 phone, I guess. I mean, unless it sounds like probably a $50 phone. I don't know how many of these are broken though, too. But likely it's a $50 phone. So for a quad core with LTE, I'm really stoked. But the point is, a fucking 1 cent. Just 1 cent. I mean, since I started this vlog, from the time of the day to the time of the day, I've made 1 cent. A cent is just what you do with it. So now granted, I don't know. I'm going to crack this seal open again. You're dealing with the MS345. How does that, where it's all... Wow, that was exciting. That was a big old clip. Yeah, it was. But anyways, if you haven't seen my tattoo, that's my tattoo. I think it's awesome. But the point is you're over there. The time was 33 minutes. And I've been going on for about 20 minutes in Mike's Magic Mystery Land of Camera Darkness. Everybody missed it. I was going off. Man, something was recording me during that. It was gold. Solid fucking gold. So, my life is Duct. It's not the Duct, it's the silver, it's the second. It's not the gold. It's the repeated version. I was going on about lots of stuff, man. The point is, this phone, I needed a phone. This phone, I fixed this phone. I held the phone up to the camera, and as soon as I did that, for some strange reason, possibly from a proximity thing, I'm not exactly certain, the camera stopped. I'm not down with that phone. It might be because I did some kind of radio signal thing, cancel something out, or it's a proximity thing, or broke the zoom maybe, The point is, this phone had this piece falling out of it. With that piece falling out of it, LG has those at some points monitored to see if this piece is removed, then the phone will not operate correctly after X amount of time when it goes to register something having to do with the battery. It's very strange. I'm sure it has to do with battery temperature or something to that effect. Instead of dealing with that, we take this badass model of battery, which looks like it says Blaze. We've got a penny. I should probably be using a dime. It doesn't seem like it needs much. I could actually probably use paper even too. Just anything to shim it. You know, I've made 1 cent on this blog in my life. Um, so that's progress. So, a penny figs, And that's it, man. That holds the thing on there. It realizes that it's on there because the points are making connection. It's under constant pressure to do so. And this $10 phone is back to being an absolutely just fine phone. Nothing wrong with it. Watch out, it'll break a zoom, I guess, What I'm really glad about, though, is, that's fixed. That's done, I will always be here to send a stream every day. Even if I don't do anything, it's like Sunday. I shot one thing, and the recording didn't work, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm sick of this. And I recorded a crow instead, because, that's fucking gold. That's first shot, first kill, you know what I mean? Just like waking up in the morning and just killing it from the second you wake up, But I gotta stream every day, I'll tell you. And the big exciting thing is, if you missed the majority of my life up to this point, you're like most people and you just drop by, see what the fuck's going on, tune in for a second. You know what I mean? What you might realize is something completely different from what the fuck I'm talking about. I totally forgot where I was going with that. It's because I'm in this mode, I gotta repeat everything. Ugh. I want every day to be no repeats day. 0 repeats. Just solid gold version all day long. You know what I mean? Ah, damn. What else is going on? So, fix the phone. Every day I'll send a stream. And the point of this is that every day, no, blam, my brain just overloaded with too much information again, man. I tell you. Just quickly as I bought this phone to fix my own shit. That's how dedicated I am to this stream. So, y'all are always going to have something new and interesting going on about what's going on today in this retired serviceman's life. It's boring as fuck. You do not get 24 hours a day of it unless you go and hit the archives. If you find the end of the archives, I have some crazy book that goes on forever, and then there's mind-blowing, crazy witch fuckery about that, which is absolutely like sorcery of manipulation of digital electronic technologies to the best of my abilities. That'll fill in some blank gaps, check out my book. It's Head Guide the book. Yeah, read it over at headguy.hedgui.com. If you haven't seen it, it's the autobiographical memoirs of a head guy. And it's just a computer that's been programmed to speak and write freely, and it does so in its own native tongue, and then also translated into English, and then bastardized upon for the works of major media that maybe some kind of entertainment industry person would see that and go, wow, this appears to be generating some of the most ridiculous off the wall sentences that are legible and comedic yet on time with current media structures day and age, with politics and environmental reforms. And I'm like, dude, it's just a fucking computer from 2 weeks ago speaking freely. And it's been like 2 years, But it's mind blowing shit, Y'all been missing out on a lot of shit. When nothing's broke, what is there to fix? I don't know. So I can't guarantee that every day I'm going to be able to afford to just jump on eBay and buy some cheap broke shit and fix it. You know what I mean? But that's what this channel's about. It's about being a serviceman, fixing stuff. So, that being said, if y'all got something broke, it needs to be fixed. My rates are $35. As flat rate as I can get it, usually takes less than an hour. You can ship it to me. And I had this great idea that you could ship to me via eBay so that we have PayPal protection. Or something, if you want insurance backing it on top of, shipping insurances, you can find some methodology and way to, legitimately, could ship me some cash, your broken device, and I'll keep the cash, fix the broken device, and ship it back to you. So, maybe not everybody's down with that, but hey, maybe you are, Maybe you're like a local in the area from the spot, Just hit me up. Be like, hey, I have whatever, it's broken. I'd be like, dude, totally fix that. And you know what? You can just put that all into the day of the one day and one shot. And that's where it leads me. I want this to be the radio show. This isn't the live streaming from the editor's seat at 11:11 p.m. every day. You know what I mean? This is wake up with the mic, going through the day. Hasn't even started yet, and everybody out there's got a head start because this happened hours ago. Just there because that button happened, I totally lost the recording. It's still recording now, but I'm so sad. I'm still so sad about that. That whole story I just said was so much better the first time, and it made much more sense and went on for much longer, and there was jokes involved. Sad, sad life being an independent broadcaster. But it's going to be better when I have a little microphone, because then I'll be able to give you guys a little bit more space and a clearer voice. Then I'll have my feet up. And that's just going to be the life now, ain't it? I don't know what else is going on today, man. Ready and willing to work. It's a sad story. I once was so motivated to go work that I filed my resume with all the major IT, computer, technology, or repair company firms that are around. And I found the worst news that there's not much work. There just isn't much. It's like most of the time, got nothing going on. It's like, yeah, we're doing that on the side of painting houses. We have an IT contract with this guy painting that wall, you know what I mean? Like watching paint fucking peel being an IT serviceman with not enough work to. It's like, you know, and I'm glad though too. You know what I mean? What a field to be retired in. Well, all this shit's not broken. Life is good. No reason to work. Why work? But the anybody who knows that what I do for why I do it is to fix shit. Why else? To be on call like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm always trying to plug and promote a little bit, but I'll go from microphone, plug and promote. You know, that's true. So I try to avoid it because anybody who knows me knows. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. You know. So I'll try and keep my eyes open on like whenever something happens and I like buying some kind of stuff and you know just fix it. You know, it sounds like a cool idea. I really doubt I'm gonna have something to fix every day, so I'm probably just gonna talk about the National Day and talk about celebrating the National Day. You know. Ooh, let's see if this has. I like having two of the same thing because I'm like, well, maybe I want to install Adobe Premiere on the thing. And they came out with this app called Adobe Clip. Adobe Premiere Clip. I wonder if it's compatible with this device. Because if it is, my goal is it's 9:30. I want to be able to have this on the internet by 10. I don't I want it on the internet 2 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So I might have to edit via the phone just to make sure that this shit gets recorded and up there fast instead of slow. You know, transferring from a device and over and then importing and then rendering and exporting and you know uploading. You know, all that media transfer it takes through the levels and does its thing. It takes forever. And, and you know, that's just what's going on about it. So we've got Adobe Premiere Clip working on the phone that I'm shooting from, which is absolutely great news. We are going to sign in here. I already have an account, so now I have two accounts. You know, you'd think if I'm at the account creation page and it knows I already have an account and I'm likely already signing in with my shit, shouldn't it just sign me in? Be like, pardon me, you already have an account. Sign me in at that time. You know what I mean? Damn. Ugh. Got so many accounts. Gotta manage, you know what I mean? 900 different accounts just to jump on the internet. You know what I mean? Oh, I already have an email over there too. Well, hey, am I emailed from this angle? Bam! Now I got three accounts. So, great news. I'll be able to just, hopefully, as fast as possible, tie those two clips together. It'll make sense. Um, but like some of the stuff I was saying, man, that got previously deleted. May as well call the show previously deleted, but not anymore because it might not happen again. I might have actually found the secret sequence to where I'm able to have the tripod way over there, me over here. Got a nice filler screen of my tattoo when I'm checking the screen. You know what I mean? Wow, what a perfect light. You know what I mean? So such great news. I'm really glad. But yeah, what I was saying earlier that I was saying is I don't want to have to be out here on the patio at 5 a.m. when my neighbors are asleep. Then someone's complaining, going, that radio show broadcast down the street is way too loud for this time of day. And I'd be like, damn, I'd be all rolling already from speaking words for so damn long. I don't want to face something like that at 5 in the morning. So I figure if I get everything done maybe sometime around 8:30, then I could shoot for 30 minutes to an hour and then upload and be there by 10 or 11. Maybe worst case scenario noon. For the most part, I think it's going to be aimed around noon. I'm not doing any broadcast editing or anything like that. My broadcast editing abilities are like cardboard and a knife. You know what I mean? Fucking homeless from the street. What the fuck do you expect? I'll show you some fucking shit. You know what I mean? Give me that can of spray paint. I'll tell you why though. You know what I mean? That it's about it. What else going on in life? Nothing much, I was all tripping on my phone, and then I got this 3G phone. Now I got two phones. So me and my speedometer have matching phones. Or me and my bicycle have matching phones, so my bicycle has a speedometer. And, the side perk of that, of course there's got to be a side perk, that I got a battery. An extra battery for my extra phone that's my speedometer. Because if I'm not using it, I'm not using it. But if I need it, I have it. But then I potentially have no speedometer. So, that's just how it goes, I guess. Can't really complain about, being able to make emergency calls, So that's good stuff. God, I'll tell you, man, like anywhere I go, cigarettes, wallet, cell phone, keys, lighter, you know what I mean? I got service plans attached to those things, you know what I mean? I got a lighter, I'm attached to that daily tobacco subscription, I got keys on stuff, you know what I mean? Shit under lock and key. Different locations, all motherfucking over the place. Here, there, everywhere. Trying to be like, why isn't this other shit current? You know what I mean? Fuck it. Just, got keys to places where I store my keys, and all those keys are just like from all those cases of, fuck, man, life's a rough bitch, man. I tell you. But it's good though through it all. You know what I mean? Got fewer keys, you know what I mean? And less is more, as they say. What all else is going on? Got nothing really going on. Got a cobweb going on. Keeping up on paint, you know what I mean? It's early in the day. I'm really excited today. I got a tripod. Just mind blown how much easier this is. Such a great idea. And, even not even about the tripod, but now I've got the cell phone clamp attachment accessory. And I can put that on any tripod. So it's pretty great news. That's as tall as it goes, though. It's, I think, right on time with my feet up. Which is indicative to me that I need to have my feet up more often. However, once I get a microphone, that'll be a lot easier. There's really not much all going on, you know. But it takes a lot of time to edit, Anybody who knows what editing is, editing does take a long time. Not really something that I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing here because it's not about editing, it's about the vlog. About that right now, at this point in time, I'm trying to get this up and early to the point of now as possible. So then I can go throughout the rest of my day, have some cool adventures, and then I'll be over it by the time I wake up, and I'm ready to just do a new day. You know what I mean? It's all about more of that like solid gold out of the morning. But it's a good life. Smoke coffee, drink cigarettes all day. So yeah, I can't think of anything else that's going on today. Might go hang out at the cafe in the middle of the day, you know what I mean? It's pretty light and slow. Can't complain. So I guess quick recap, you know what I mean? We got days today. Yo day. See, I say yo anyways. A lot of people are like, yo. Who the fuck says yo? I say yo, you know what I mean? Not like at the end of a sentence, but like as a greeting. Yo. So, such great news, such great news, such great news. I can't think of anything else that's going on. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna say yo more often than I normally say it, which isn't very often. I don't say it very often, but I've been known to say yo through the archive of my life experiences, I'm pretty certain. So, I'm gonna say yo with some intentionalness today. I'm gonna go to the cafe. I'm mostly gonna enjoy having a phone again, sit at the cafe and play video games. And that's the whole day. That's everything I got planned out. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your days. I'm going to do what I can today to have a great rest of my day and get this edited and uploaded pretty quickly. Like I said, my goal is to be a serviceman out here, and fix stuff. And unfortunately, that's the life that it's not too super busy. I got no complaints about that. And, as I come up with these, interesting things to pass the time for myself, I'll try to get some repairs done and some new modifications and, some basic standard access things across the board to really see what's going on. Um, what can we do to fix stuff? I can do remote tech support. Shit, we could mail each other letters, and I could probably more than likely fix whatever you've got going on. Um, you know, like with technical write-ups via email. Whatever your custom scenario is, we'll fix that scenario. Uh, you know, it's good. So if you've got anything going on, like maybe you've got that old phone that broke a couple weeks ago, and you just haven't gotten around to sending it in to be fixed yet. Well, you can always send it in to me, and I'd be glad to fix it on the air. You can see the repair as it's occurring, just about. Because the vlog, it's not really live, but I'll try to figure out this live streaming thing. I know that's actually going to solve a lot. That I'll be sitting here, and it would be immediately up there, as opposed to any other way. So, yeah, it's a lot going on today, but I think it's worth it. There's enough of the repair people out there that might even be overbooked. Just got too many repairs. You know what I mean? You can always mail me some extra work. You know what I mean? Yeah. That being said, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna have a great rest of my day. It's Duct Tape Goat on the Duct Tape Goat radio show every day. Wishing y'all a great day.